Bonjour everyone, this is Vincent from Albert, and today we're going to take a look at how you can leverage GenAI to manage your job architecture. This video is part of a series we did about how GenAI can improve the use of Albert. If you want to find out more about our stance on GenAI, about its possible inconsistencies or security concerns, make sure to follow us on LinkedIn and our blog. Today, in this case, we will be looking at not one, not two, but 3 custom GPTs that you can build with your technology of choice. The first one is called Job Builder and is designed to help you build structured job architectures for strategic workforce planning. The use case for this is you're starting from scratch, or most likely you have a blind spot somewhere in your HRIS data. You've just acquired a new company and you need to start fresh. There are many situations where it can be useful. For this GPT, almost any model can achieve it. In my case, I'll be using a custom GPT with 4.0 from OpenAI, but you'll get similar results with Mistral 7B or Cloud or any modern, I would say, model. I demonstrate how it works using Albert as the example company with 3 levels of segmentation covering the entire organization. So step 1, you need to provide the key input. So to begin, we give the GPT 5 key parameters. Here's what I entered for our example. Company name is Albert. Just to avoid any ambiguity, I'm just going to emphasize the website. Second thing is we want 3 levels. Function, subfunction, and job role. Third point is we want the entire company and the expected number of jobs around 100. Could be a lot, maybe 50 would be enough. And language is English. So as you can see, I'm just following the prompts and the steps here. So now, as you can see, during step 2, the GPT builds the job architecture. What it's doing is it's pulling from ESCO, ONET, optionally any internal job datasets that you've uploaded, and it's going to use this to map out the entire workforce structure from broad functions to more detailed job titles. So I have a few examples here. So as you can see, it returns a structured output, and each role can include additional details such as responsibilities, key skills, qualifications, etc. And you can customize it to add or adjust segmentation levels, translate the framework, but also you can export it into something that will be usable in Albert. And now you have it, a file that you can directly use or inject inside Albert with all your functions, subfunctions, and job roles that are already mapped. Now for the second GPT, you are most likely not starting from scratch. Chances are you already have a job architecture in your HRIS. You could obviously use Excel to manually recreate it, but here's a very simple and straightforward GPT to do it automatically. What it does is take an HRIS database extract as an input, and it will output as a proper job architecture, or at least it will mirror what you have within your HRIS, but with all the duplicates already sorted out. So let's follow the instructions here. Let's upload a file. As you can see, it's trying to map the columns automatically, and it is suggesting a job architecture hierarchy. Waiting for my confirmation. And there it is. If I'm downloading it, this is what I'm getting. But as you can see, this data is not very clean, is it? there are a lot of redundancies, typos, other languages as well in some areas. And there you have it. However, as you can see, my initial data wasn't that clean, was it? You can tell there are a lot of redundancies, a lot of typos. You may also have several languages. It doesn't matter. We want to clean that. Each line being, one employee. So how we are doing this is we are going to basically copy paste these lines directly into our GPT. Now, for this one, you want to use a model that has so-called reasoning capabilities. What it basically does is use what they call a train of thoughts. Now, if that sounds like a lot of marketing BS to you, it's probably because it is, but I must admit it's really good at double-checking stuff and backtracking, meaning it's perfect for data cleaning jobs. You may use OpenAI's O4 to do this, but I've tried DeepSeek R1, for instance, and it works very well as well. So basically, after you prompt, you just follow the instructions. And here I'm just going to copy paste what I had. So still following the instructions, it's telling me that level 1 is team, level 2 is job title, which sounds correct. The language I want is English. And we need to clean both levels. And we want to clean both levels because even in the team description, I have a lot of internal lingual and I want that in more generic fashion. And there it is. After a few seconds, you're getting your old team and job titles mapped to clean names and clean job titles. This is so much time that you can save with this. Instead of just manually reviewing all the job titles, there you have it. Of course, you can download this dataset in any format you want and use it later. And that's it. We've seen together how you can build from scratch a job architecture. Of course, you will need to review it because you need to remain intentional in the jobs that you are adding in a framework, but it's going to save you so much time. We've seen how you can extract jobs from a current HRIS as well. And last but not least, we've seen how you can clean a whole data set from an HRIS extract as well, while remaining consistent in the job families and the job titles. I hope you like this content. There's more coming as well. Make sure to reach out to us if you want to implement this in your own organization.